So the progress so far is that they've taken out the final turn just before the brakes, the final corkscrew, part of the first bit of zero-G roll, the entire first helix, and now the first corkscrew has been taken out, and you can just see down there, that's where the track ends. So there's just the overbank turn just before the vertical loop down there, that's going to be taken out soon. And obviously the helix has already been taken out, and the first corkscrew. Basically the entire ride except for the lift hill and brakes are going to be taken out. A lot of the track, probably about a third of the track, has already been removed, and they'll probably easily remove the rest of it by the time the park reopens. Hello and welcome to today's video, and today is obviously the second part of the Rebirth of Nemesis. And I know I said in the last one that I wouldn't be doing any more of these construction update Rebirth of Nemesis videos until March, but today there was some news that I just could not ignore, and I just wanted to talk about it so much in this video. Obviously, this, as you can imagine, this is a different one, because we're not in the park filming this construction of it. I'll actually be speaking about what has taken place over at the Nemesis deconstruction site today. As in a recent update from enthusiasts, all of Nemesis's track, all of the track that was supposed to be taken out, obviously apart from the lift hill and brakes, which is going to stay there, has now all been removed completely. The last section of track that was taken out was the zero-G roll. And obviously that's completely different to last time, about a month ago, when we visited the park, and the most recent section they had taken out was the first corkscrew. Back then they had taken out the first and second corkscrew and the last turn just before the brakes, and also the entire helix. Now that all of that is gone, the rest of it is completely gone, and obviously there's actually been a lot happened over the past month since that last update was filmed. So obviously all the track is now completely gone, except for obviously the lift hill and brakes. Those don't really need changing, because obviously the rest of the ride does, so you can have like new trains fitted and things like that to make the ride more enjoyable experience, so it can last longer as well. And obviously not only that, but also it seems that new track has also been spotted being built, being like made at B&M's factory in America. And it's only just a rumour that it's Nemesis track. It's not been confirmed by the park or the manufacturer, but it's pretty high chance that it could be Nemesis new track, because the only B&M roller coasters that are under construction besides Nemesis are Pipeline the Surf Coaster at SeaWorld, Mandrill Mayhem at Chessington, the Mythica coaster at Legoland Deutschland. I think that's it, and all those roller coasters track are now either fully complete or nearing completion, and therefore don't need any more track to be manufactured in the factory. So this is more than likely Nemesis's new track. Obviously there's a lot of it being made, but also the actual colour of the track is different than Nemesis' original track. Because John Worsley actually stated that when the ride reopens, it will have obviously new special effects, theming, and more surprises along the way. So the ride is going to be probably very different than when we last saw it in its original form. Because the colour of obviously the colour scheme might be different, but bear in mind it's just a rumour. The colour of the actual new track in B&M's factory is black, or like black track. And bear in mind this is literally stated that it could just be like the first coat of the actual track, as like an undercoat for the paint. I don't really know much about how paints work, but it's said that this could be just like the first coat, and they could, because obviously roller coaster track has multiple coats on it, so they could actually paint the second coat over it at some point. It could be like probably the same colour as it was before, but there was actually some renderings of online of what the ride would look like if it had a different colour scheme, and it actually looks just so weird seeing the ride with that colour scheme. It is honestly absolutely amazing to see that they are now obviously in full swing. And I thought it would take longer for them to remove all the track from the ride. I thought it would take like many months. I thought we wouldn't see the last section of track removed until long after the park opened, but no, they've removed all the track. I think at the time of recording, either today or at some point yesterday. So obviously that is a huge milestone for the actual refurbishment of the attraction. But obviously taking out the track was the easy part. It's actually putting it all back in place, plus whatever new stuff they have planned, like new theming and special effects. That's the difficult part, and that's probably going to take a lot longer than removing all the track. Obviously the layout of the ride is going to remain exactly the same as it was before, but the only thing's being obviously new trains, and that's the only confirmed new difference. There's obviously, it could be a new colour scheme, new theme, and new special effects. That's been confirmed by John Wardley. But obviously this new version of Nemesis, I cannot wait for it to see. I hope it lives up to the original Nemesis, and I cannot wait for it to reopen in 2024. So I think we're around like just over like 14 months potentially from its reopening, and it is going to be absolutely brilliant. So I want to thank you all very much for watching this second Rebirth of Nemesis construction update. And the next one will definitely be in March when the park reopens, unless obviously, bear in mind, obviously with a construction series, all the actual releases of the episodes are subject to whatever major happens in the construction or renovation of an attraction. So obviously there could be plenty of things happening between now and March when the park reopens. It could be like a major announcement from Alton Towers themselves about something, or something major like a construction thing or something. So other than that, the next one could be in March. So I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and comment if you would like to see in the next video. Bye.